Thank you for choosing Wisdom of the Dharma. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new update. Your support helps us keep sharing powerful, life-changing wisdom with the world. And don't forget to drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's grow and learn together. Unlock abundance, the hidden power of bedroom colors. Have you ever wondered why, despite working tirelessly, some people seem to remain stuck in an invisible cycle of financial struggle, while others, often with less effort, attract prosperity as if it were second nature? It's tempting to explain it away by circumstance, education, or simple luck. But there's something far more subtle at play, something hidden right inside your home, quietly shaping your destiny without you even realizing it. Your bedroom. Specifically, the color of your bedroom walls. In the ancient wisdom of Feng Shui, and echoed in the deeper teachings of Dharma, space is not empty. It breathes. It remembers. It shapes the flow of energy, qi, that connects our intentions with the reality we experience. And few spaces influence this flow more profoundly than the place where you sleep. The bedroom is where your mind dissolves into the unconscious, where dreams seed the future, and where your energy fields reset every single night. If the color surrounding you carries the wrong frequency, it doesn't matter how many affirmations you say, how many hours you work, or how badly you want to succeed. You will always be swimming upstream. Today, I invite you to journey deeper into a dimension most overlooked, the energetic blueprint silently scripted on your walls. We will uncover how something as simple, as mundane as color, when chosen without awareness, can block fortune, drain vitality, and cloud decision-making. And more importantly, how you can harness it to open new pathways to abundance, clarity, and lasting peace. This isn't just interior design. This is sacred architecture for your soul. By the end of this journey, you won't just see your bedroom differently, you'll see your life differently. Because when you understand how energy speaks through color, you'll realize that every wall, every shade, and every choice you make is either calling wealth toward you or quietly turning it away. Stay with me. What you discover today could be the turning point that shifts your destiny from struggle to effortless flow. Part 1. Why color shapes destiny. In both the ancient traditions of Feng Shui and the teachings of the Dharma, there is one truth that echoes across centuries. Nothing in your environment is random. Everything you allow into your life, every object, every sound, every color, either supports your growth or silently diminishes it. Color, though often dismissed as mere decoration, is one of the most powerful forces shaping your inner and outer reality. Each color carries a specific vibration, a frequency that interacts directly with your energy field. It is not just a background detail. It is an active participant in your life's unfolding story. In Feng Shui, color is understood as the physical embodiment of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Each element nurtures or controls the others in a delicate dance that governs the flow of qi, the life force energy. When the color around you is in harmony with your personal energy and the natural elements of your space, it acts like a gentle current, carrying you effortlessly toward prosperity, health, and happiness. But when it is out of balance, that same current can become turbulent, pulling you off course, exhausting your efforts, and trapping you in cycles of frustration and scarcity. Modern science, interestingly, has caught up to what ancient masters have always known. Studies in color psychology reveal that colors influence human behavior, emotions, and even financial decision-making. Blue tones can lower stress and enhance productivity. Green fosters creativity and emotional balance. Harsh reds, while energizing in small doses, can increase agitation and impulsive behavior when overexposed. Imagine now how much of your life is shaped by the color that surrounds your sleep, your dreams, and your deepest subconscious states. Night after night, year after year, the walls of your bedroom are silently programming your mind, your decisions, and ultimately, your destiny. In Dharma terms, it is the unseen karmic seed quietly growing in the background, strengthening your path toward abundance or subtly steering you into difficulty without you even realizing it. This is why understanding color is not superficial. It is spiritual. It is practical. And it is urgent. In the chapters ahead, we will go beyond generalities. We will dive deep into the specific colors that either nourish or block your prosperity energy based on the direction your bedroom faces. We will also explore real-life stories, ordinary people across America who shifted the energy of their space and witnessed extraordinary changes in their financial flow, emotional resilience, and spiritual peace. Because true transformation always begins in the unseen. And today, it begins with you seeing your world, and your walls, with new eyes. Part 2. Reading the Invisible Compass of Wealth, East and Southeast Secrets. The Mirror of the Inner and Outer Worlds. In the Dharma, it is often said that the outer world is nothing but a reflection of the inner world. And in the sacred art of Feng Shui, this truth is carried forward into the very structure of our homes. The walls, the corners, the unseen currents, they are all mirrors of the energy we carry, and the energy we aspire to cultivate. Among all the energies flowing through your home, few are as crucial as the energy of your bedroom. Here, where you surrender daily into sleep, your mind opens its gates to unseen influences. It is not merely where you rest your body. It is where you unconsciously plant seeds that shape your thoughts, decisions, and fortune. The role of direction and elemental harmony. And one of the most powerful forces guiding this planting is direction. Each direction in Feng Shui resonates with one of the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, or water. To align the energy of your bedroom, you must first understand what element rules the direction it faces, and then, harmonize the color of your room to feed that element, not fight it. East, the birthplace of light and growth. The East is the birthplace of light. It carries the energy of wood, symbolizing beginnings, growth, and the vibrant urge of life itself. In Buddhist philosophy, the rising sun often represents enlightenment, the fresh awakening that follows every long night of delusion. Likewise, an east-facing bedroom should be a sanctuary where growth is not just possible but inevitable. The ideal colors for an east-facing bedroom are soft, lively greens, pale bamboo, fresh grass, gentle leafy tones. Green, as a living color, encourages the spirit to expand. It calms the mind without dulling it, stabilizes emotions without suppressing ambition, and gently nurtures the seeds of long-term wealth. A real-life example, Julia's transformation. This is not abstract theory. Consider the story of Julia, a marketing consultant from Austin, Texas. Despite her hard work and strategic thinking, her career remained stagnant. Her east-facing bedroom was decorated in cold minimalist gray, a fashionable choice, but one that starved the wood energy her space needed. After repainting her walls a fresh, light green and introducing living plants, subtle shifts began to unfold. Opportunities that had long been delayed started moving forward. Creative ideas flowed more easily. Even her personal mood lightened, leading her to forge more authentic and rewarding business relationships. What changed? Not the economy. Not her talent. What changed was the unseen blueprint, the energetic instructions surrounding her nightly rest. Southeast, the vault of wealth and long-term prosperity. Moving slightly southeast, we enter the domain of stable, enduring wood energy. If east is the sapling, full of motion and potential, southeast is the ancient oak, firmly rooted and quietly powerful. In Feng Shui, the southeast is known as the vault of wealth, the sacred reservoir where abundance is cultivated and preserved. Bedrooms facing southeast require colors that express both vitality and maturity. Shades like jade green, mint, or soft moss are ideal. These hues feed the wood element without overwhelming it, creating an atmosphere that encourages wise financial management, patient investment, and long-term prosperity. A real-life example, Mark and Lillian's renewal. Mark and Lillian, a couple from Raleigh, North Carolina, provide a perfect example. For years, they lived paycheck to paycheck, despite earning more than enough to live comfortably. Their southeast-facing bedroom, however, was a muted tan, slightly dull and heavy. When they learned about Feng Shui, they embraced the advice to repaint in a gentle jade green and brought a few carefully chosen wooden elements into the room: a simple carved bench, a pair of bamboo lamps. Within months, their financial life stabilized. They found themselves communicating better about money, setting goals with less conflict, and, unexpectedly, attracting new sources of income. In Dharma terms, they had cleared an obstruction in the energy of generosity, dana, and as a result, abundance flowed naturally back toward them. Important cautions in choosing green. But there is a critical subtlety to understand. Not all greens are beneficial. Dark, heavy greens, or those tinged with black, can reverse the intended effect, creating stagnation instead of growth. The energy of a bedroom must be light enough to breathe, to move, to carry the chi gently through your dreams. It is not just the conscious mind that is affected. Night after night, your subconscious absorbs the messages your environment is sending. If the environment whispers stagnation, your mind plans no new ventures. If it sings growth, your spirit leans forward into possibility. The deeper symbolism of the East and Southeast. There is one more layer to this wisdom, the symbolic inheritance encoded within directions. In Feng Shui, the East is associated with the eldest son, the bringer of future lineage, prosperity, and strength. The Southeast is associated with wealth accumulation across generations. Therefore, choosing the right colors in these spaces is not merely for personal gain, it is an act of laying down a brighter legacy for those who come after you. As the Dharma teaches, every action, every intention plants a seed not only for yourself but for the entire web of life connected to you. Aligning with growth and stability. When you align your east-facing bedroom with vibrant greens, you align yourself with the energy of daily renewal, the willingness to try again, to grow, to reach. When you honor your southeast-facing bedroom with gentle wealth greens, you cultivate deep roots of stability and generosity that will continue nourishing you for years to come. The truth is simple, but profound. Color is not passive. It is a daily prayer. A silent mantra. A statement to the universe about what you are ready to welcome into your life. Choosing color without awareness is like speaking without thinking. Choosing color with wisdom is like chanting a sacred vow each time you close your eyes to sleep. Looking ahead, deeper energies await. And as we move forward, we will journey deeper into these energies, into the fire of the South, the nurturing earth of the Southwest, and beyond, each direction revealing another doorway through which wealth, joy, and spiritual peace can flow into your life. Because when you learn to see energy, you are no longer a prisoner of chance. You become the architect of your destiny. Part 3, Awakening Fire, Rooting Earth, and Honing Metal, the journey through South, Southwest, and West. As the sun moves across the sky, it touches different energies within our homes, each carrying its own message, its own lesson. If the East and Southeast teach us about beginnings and growth, the South, Southwest, and West invite us into deeper territories of self-expression, emotional grounding, and rational clarity. Each direction, each energy, calls for its own harmony if we are to truly prosper, not just outwardly but inwardly as well. The South, igniting the creative fire. In Feng Shui, the South is governed by the fire element. It is the energy of light, passion, visibility, and recognition. In Buddhist symbolism, fire often represents both the power of transformation and the burning away of ignorance to reveal the true nature of mind. In the physical world, the south-facing bedroom carries the bold, radiant energy of the noonday sun, encouraging us to step forward, to lead, to shine. But fire is a powerful force. Unchecked, it can overwhelm. Too little, and life becomes stagnant. Too much, and life turns into restless agitation. To harmonize this energy, south-facing bedrooms must embrace soft, nurturing expressions of fire rather than harsh ones. Colors like blush pink, peach, pale lavender, or very light coral are ideal. They embody warmth without creating emotional overheating. In homes across America, I have seen how simply shifting a south-facing bedroom from stark red walls to soft peach can transform not only sleep patterns but also levels of self-confidence, creative drive, and public success. Take for instance David, an aspiring public speaker from Denver. His south-facing bedroom had once been painted in bold crimson, a choice that seemed energetic but left him plagued by insomnia and chronic anxiety. After learning about fire energy and Feng Shui, David repainted his bedroom in a soft coral hue. Within weeks, his sleep deepened, and his speaking engagements, once scattered and rare, began to line up with unexpected ease. It was not magic. It was alignment. It was the unseen architecture of success quietly falling into place. Choosing the right fire-based color means inviting passion without burning out. It means nurturing ambition with tenderness, not aggression. In Dharma, this is like cultivating bodhicitta, the courageous, joyful intention to awaken, not through harsh striving, but through steady warmth and compassion. The Southwest, rooting emotional strength. Moving into the Southwest, we shift from the fiery blaze of action to the nurturing embrace of earth. The Southwest, ruled by the earth element, symbolizes grounding, emotional stability, and the cultivation of long-term relationships, especially in marriage and family. In Buddhist understanding, earth represents the quality of equanimity, the ability to remain centered amidst all changes. In Feng Shui, the Southwest is the anchor of the home, the space where deep emotional bonds are nourished and strengthened. Bedrooms facing southwest thrive with earth tones, soft beige, creamy off-white, pale taupe, light buttery yellows. These colors do more than soothe the eye. They gently settle the mind, promoting deep rest, emotional security, and wise decision-making. I recall Susan and Mark, a retired couple from Vermont, who struggled with constant emotional distance despite decades of marriage. Their southwest bedroom had been painted a cool slate gray, a color that, while elegant, clashed with the earth energy of the direction. After a Feng Shui consultation, they repainted the space in a warm, soft beige, paired with natural wood furnishings and gentle lighting. Almost imperceptibly at first, tensions eased. Conversations grew softer. Small gestures of affection returned. Their love, once buried under years of unspoken resentment, quietly resurfaced, nurtured by the supportive vibrations of earth. Earth colors remind us that true abundance begins not with accumulation, but with emotional stability. When your heart finds steady ground, your relationships, your finances, your health, everything begins to grow from a place of peace. The West, honing clarity and connection. Finally, we arrive at the West, the direction of the setting sun, the completion of cycles, and the energy of metal. Metal is the element of precision, clarity, communication, and value, the distillation of experiences into wisdom. In Feng Shui, west-facing bedrooms benefit from soft metallic tones, creamy whites, pale grays, light silvers, and champagne hues. These colors reflect light gently, preserving clarity without overwhelming the senses. The West is about the harvest. It is the energy of collecting the fruits of one's efforts and refining them into wealth, knowledge, and meaningful connections. Consider the case of Anthony, an accountant from Chicago. His west-facing bedroom had been decorated in sharp black and white contrasts, ultramodern, but emotionally jarring. He found himself increasingly isolated, battling sleeplessness and work fatigue. Guided by the principles of Feng Shui, Anthony shifted to a palette of soft silver and champagne, complemented by textured linen bedding and natural wood accents. The change in his energy was swift and undeniable. His communication at work improved, negotiations became smoother, and his inner clarity returned. He felt, in his own words, like a fog had lifted. Metal teaches us the discipline of value, of saying yes only to what serves our higher purpose and cutting away what no longer does. In the Dharma, clarity is not simply seeing clearly, it is seeing without clinging, without distortion. A west-facing bedroom, designed with gentle metallic tones, becomes a crucible where wisdom is refined and expressed into the world. Closing this arc, lighting, grounding, and sharpening your path. The journey from south to southwest to west mirrors an essential path of human flourishing. First the fire of passion and visibility, then the grounding of emotional security, and finally the honing of clarity and value. When these energies are aligned in your home, particularly in your bedroom, you sleep not just to rest but to renew your mind, your spirit, and your fortune. When they are misaligned, you struggle without knowing why, battling insomnia, emotional instability, or a subtle feeling that life's opportunities are slipping just out of reach. Through mindful alignment, you turn your bedroom into a sacred forge where dreams are tempered into reality, where the hidden energies of fire, earth, and metal weave prosperity into the very fabric of your life. The journey continues. Ahead, the cooler, deeper currents of the north await, the waters of intuition, career, and emotional depth, ready to show you how stillness, too, can be a powerful magnet for wealth and peace. Part 4. Flowing with Water and Earth, the Wisdom of Northwest, North, and Northeast. As we continue along the sacred compass of energy, the path leads us from the brilliance of the West to the realms of deep wisdom, silent nourishment, and inner transformation. The directions of Northwest, North, and Northeast whisper of leadership, endurance, and reflection. They are the quieter energies, the ones that do not shout for attention but quietly build the inner foundations for a life of lasting prosperity and peace. The Northwest, anchoring leadership and blessings. The Northwest is known as the realm of helpful people, authority, wisdom, and family blessings. It resonates with the metal element, but here, the energy is more commanding, aligned with leadership, mentorship, and spiritual guidance. A northwest-facing bedroom calls for an atmosphere of strength balanced with warmth. Colors like soft silver, pale gray, creamy white, and off-white with a subtle sheen are ideal. They honor the clarity and sharpness of metal without creating coldness or emotional distance. This is the space where responsibility meets benevolence. In Buddhist teachings, true authority is not domination, it is compassionate stewardship. A northwest bedroom harmonized with soft metallic tones becomes a temple of wise leadership, where decisions are made not from fear but from clarity and compassion. Consider Ellen, a non-profit director in Portland, Oregon. Her northwest bedroom was painted in a dark, stormy gray. Over time, she found herself feeling increasingly burdened, emotionally distant, and overwhelmed by the pressures of leadership. After redesigning her space with a palette of soft silver and introducing elements of warm wood, the emotional weight lifted. Her ability to inspire her team returned. Relationships with colleagues softened. Opportunities for growth and expansion began to reappear. True leadership energy is not cold steel. It is tempered, balanced metal, clear, precise, but always humane. The North, flowing into depth and career success. As we move further, we enter the North, the domain of water. Water is the great nourisher, the keeper of depth, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. It does not force its way, it flows. It finds its path even through rock. The North governs career success and the ability to sustain long-term goals. Bedrooms facing north require the calming energies of soft water tones, pastel blues, misty aquas, or very light navy hues. Dark, heavy colors like black or deep navy may belong to water but can overwhelm the space with too much yin, leading to depression, fatigue, or emotional heaviness. Instead, soft, gentle blues allow for emotional fluidity while keeping the space light, breathable, and restorative. Michael, a software engineer from Seattle, serves as an example. His north-facing bedroom was once dominated by deep navy walls and heavy blackout curtains. While the intention was rest, the effect was a lingering emotional weight that clouded his creativity and resilience. After softening the palette to misty aqua and allowing more natural light to enter, he noticed a significant shift. His productivity soared. His mind cleared. His emotional stability returned. Water energy, when respected, does not weaken you. It strengthens you through patience, flexibility, and profound inner nourishment. In Dharma teachings, water symbolizes the qualities of humility and silent perseverance, the unseen currents that, over time, shape entire landscapes. The Northeast, cultivating inner wisdom and strategy. Finally, the compass turns toward the Northeast, a place of deep contemplation and strategic vision. In Feng Shui, the Northeast embodies earth energy but with a dynamic, intellectual flavor. It governs education, inner wisdom, and the foundations of long-term life strategy. Bedrooms facing northeast thrive under the influence of soft, grounding earth tones, light beige, creamy yellow, soft clay, and milk coffee hues. These colors stabilize the mind, making it easier to concentrate, plan, and make decisions rooted in clarity rather than emotional impulsiveness. Jessica, a graduate student from Boston, struggled with mental fog and indecision. Her northeast-facing bedroom had been painted a stark, cold blue, beautiful but misaligned with the earth energy of wisdom and grounding. By switching to a creamy beige and incorporating warm, diffused lighting, she created a space where her mind could settle. Within months, her academic performance improved, and so did her sense of direction in life. Earth energy in the Northeast is like fertile soil for thought. It grounds insights, giving them weight and structure so they can blossom into real-world action. In the teachings of the Dharma, wisdom is not merely knowing. It is the skillful application of knowledge in ways that bring benefit to all beings. A northeast bedroom aligned with warm earth tones becomes not just a place of rest, but a place where seeds of profound insight quietly grow. Closing this arc, flow, endure, and evolve. The energies of Northwest, north, and northeast remind us that wealth is not only a matter of outward fortune. True wealth arises from clarity of mind, endurance of spirit, and the steady cultivation of wisdom. The metal of the northwest sharpens leadership. The water of the north nourishes perseverance. The earth of the northeast roots wisdom into action. When these energies are harmonized in your living space, particularly your bedroom, your dreams become more than dreams. They become living blueprints, flexible, wise, and capable of sustaining success through every season of life. Ahead, our journey leads us into the final pieces of the puzzle: how to fine-tune your bedroom beyond color, through light, flow, and ritual, to turn it into a sanctuary of wealth, peace, and spiritual clarity. Because the deepest prosperity does not come from chasing. It comes from aligning. Part 5. Fine-tuning your prosperity sanctuary, practical adjustments and sacred rituals. Choosing the right bedroom color, aligned with the energy of your direction, lays a powerful foundation. But energy, like water, needs freedom to flow. Without attention to the subtle harmonies of space, lighting, decor, emotional intention, even the best color choice can lose its potency. To fully awaken the prosperity potential within your bedroom, you must fine-tune the environment with mindful care. Start with the ceiling. In Feng Shui, the ceiling represents heaven, the highest principle. It should always be lighter than the walls to uplift the spirit and encourage expansive thinking. A dark ceiling weighs down the mind, leading to subconscious pressure and fatigue. Next, harmonize wall colors with furniture and bedding. Energy in a room flows like a river. When clashing colors interrupt that flow, the result is visual chaos, which silently unsettles the mind. Choosing soft, complementary tones for bedding, curtains, and decor stabilizes the energy, allowing qi to circulate peacefully and nourish your intentions. Lighting, too, must be approached with reverence. Bright, harsh lighting stimulates excessive yang energy, disrupting sleep and mental rest. Gentle, warm lighting, through soft bedside lamps or diffused ceiling fixtures, invites tranquility. In Dharma teachings, light symbolizes wisdom. It should be present, but never blinding. Beyond visual harmony, consider scent and sound. A few drops of lavender or sandalwood essential oil before sleep can clear emotional residue. Soft meditation music in the evening can smooth the transition from the busy mind to the dreaming mind, where deeper transformations occur. Yet even with perfect adjustments, certain mistakes can quietly erode the energy you are trying to build. Painting an entire room in dark, heavy colors like black or dark gray may seem stylish but often leads to stagnation and emotional heaviness. Using too many bold contrasting colors creates internal conflict, making it difficult to rest or focus. And perhaps most overlooked, keeping old, chipped, or faded paint year after year silently anchors outdated energies, memories, emotions, patterns you are meant to release. In Feng Shui and the Dharma alike, the environment reflects the mind. A bedroom trapped in old energy keeps the mind trapped too. Painting, therefore, should never be treated as a mechanical task. It is a sacred ritual of renewal. Before repainting, clear the space. Open the windows. Light incense or sage. Set an intention, simple, sincere, for growth, peace, or abundance. Paint during a calm state of mind, avoiding times of emotional turbulence. Once finished, allow the new energy to settle in silence for at least 24 hours before moving back into the space. A small bowl of salt water, placed discreetly, can absorb lingering energies and purify the transition. Treating your room this way is an act of conscious creation. You are not just changing color. You are reweaving the energetic fabric of your life. And when done with mindfulness, Even the simplest acts, like a brush stroke of soft green or a patch of golden beige, become prayers sent into the invisible, summoning prosperity home. Part 6. Final Reflections and Invitation to Transformation. In the end, what we call fortune is never something random. It is the visible fruit of invisible seeds, seeds we plant with every thought, every action, and every small choice we make in shaping our spaces and our lives. Your bedroom is more than a room. It is a sacred vessel where dreams are formed, where energy patterns are etched into your mind, and where your future quietly takes root each night. The colors you surround yourself with are not just shades on a wall. They are silent companions, whispering messages to your subconscious, calling either growth or stagnation, peace or chaos, abundance or struggle. By aligning your bedroom with the true language of energy, by honoring the directions, the elements, and the deeper flow of chi, you are not just redecorating. You are reauthoring your destiny. You are choosing to live with intention rather than habit. You are choosing to become the architect of your wealth, your health, and your joy. In the Dharma, we are taught that awakening does not happen in one grand moment. It unfolds through small, steady acts of awareness and care. A fresh coat of paint, chosen with mindfulness, blessed with sincere intention, can ripple outward, shifting the tides of karma and opening unseen pathways to abundance. So as you walk away from today's journey, I invite you to look at your home and your life with new eyes. Notice what supports you and what holds you back. Notice where energy flows and where it stagnates. And above all, remember, every small act of alignment today becomes a great harvest tomorrow. Before you go, if you found value and inspiration in this message, please take a moment to support our journey together. Like this video, subscribe to Wisdom of the Dharma, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new insight that could transform your life. Your support helps us continue to share the timeless wisdom of Feng Shui, Dharma, and conscious living with more souls seeking a higher path. Thank you for spending this sacred time with me today. May your home be filled with peace, your dreams nurtured by abundance, and your journey always illuminated by inner wisdom. I look forward to seeing you again very soon, here at Wisdom of the Dharma, where every step we take brings us closer to living fully, prospering deeply, and awakening gently, from the inside out. Until next time, may your life flow like water, grow like the greenest bamboo, and shine like the morning sun.